Well, so you got to have a sense of humor. So today's the day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. No, I don't go out and shop. This is the worst day of the year to try to go out and do anything. But I had to do a live stream here because of this. Let me tell you what happened, okay? So I'm helping to prepare Thanksgiving dinner yesterday, and apparently I inadvertently touched my nose with some turkey juice, you know, and it got infected. And now I look like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. So it's a single guy's worst nightmare. Hi everybody, hello, how you doing? I thought this was comical, so I just had to say something. You can see, I'm where I usually do my live streams. When I do the map in the back, and there's this little thing here about bless the children loud and laughter and all that. I have that in here too. But I just thought it was funny that I got this really bad. I tried to clean it with some Stridex, and of course, it's not going to help. And so every idea that I was going to go out tonight on Friday is totally destroyed. There's no way I'm going to go. I mean, I'm not really vain, but it's just disgusting. When you have a thing like that on your nose. I'm lucky I didn't have it right on the tip, but it's bad enough, right? So I had to bring it up and show you, what the situation is. It's not really a pimple. What it is I was helping to prepare the turkey, and apparently with the raw turkey, I must have touched my nose at some point in time, and then it just sat there, and the bacteria infected it, and so now I can't do anything. So I got to tell you what I did. I looked at that and I said, you know what? I need some wine and some seltzer water. And so I've had 3 glasses of Cabernet Sauvignon mixed with a little bit of. I'm getting my nurse here. I have a very wonderful friend who's a nurse, and she's saying, "I'm so sorry, Roy. A dab of cotton with something, and I'm gonna have to go look at it and see what I use." But I've already tried to use a little bit of hydrogen peroxide on it. And yes, I'm a little inebriated because at the same time, I don't go to the VA for any little tiny, yeah, hydrogen peroxide, yes. I try not to go to the VA too much because I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but they poisoned me about 4 years ago. So I try not to go to the VA when I don't have to, but I have some ingrown toenails. So I did my own operation on my ingrown toenails today. So that's the reason why I mixed a little bit of seltzer water with some wine, 13% wine alcohol, to do this operation. And my poor son-in-law heard me screaming while I was doing it, but it was a lot better than if I had gone to the VA, because who knows what would happen there. They don't like me too much. So at any rate, and here I have this thing here too. So I thought I had to tell everybody what's going on. Let's see. Time will heal it, Roy. It's like a bad haircut. Fine as played an idiot. Bless you. Bless you. But at any rate, I thought it was so funny. Colloidal silver will heal flies. I have some of that. I have some colloidal silver, so I'll have to try that. It's not a pimple. I was helping with the Thanksgiving dinner, and I obviously touched my nose with some turkey juice and didn't clean it, and it caused me a problem. So at any rate, it was kind of funny, and I had to put up a little video today because you got to laugh at yourself once in a while when you do something stupid. So at any rate, I thought I'd let you know there are a lot of political things I could talk about. Hopefully, President Trump is moving along with going after Hillary Clinton. Um, there's a YouTuber by the name of H. Goodman. I think you know who he is. He's talking about a lot of these things and about Hillary Clinton possibly getting ready to be indicted. I sure hope so. It's really time. It's really time. I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know if it'll be successful. I don't know if it can happen in the regular court system or what, but something needs to happen to take these criminals in our government out. So then it'll make this kind of a mistake worthwhile, right? I think so. I heard from my old girlfriend's brother in law today. I don't know if I should say that or not. She was gorgeous. She was absolutely gorgeous. After my wife died, I met this lady, and she was absolutely gorgeous, but kind of hard to deal with. At any rate, I heard from him today. I did a happy Thanksgiving to him, and he returned it back to me. It was very nice. But a lot of things in life happen, and we just get kind of bogged down, and we forget about our blessings. And one of our blessings is not to have one of these. It's like a toothache. You don't realize how lucky you are until you have a toothache, and you realize that when you didn't have the toothache, it was really a lot better, right? Things were a lot better. Bentonite clay will absorb bentonite. Bentonite's a pretty good thing actually. I was in southern Utah where there was a lot of bentonite, but I'm not there right now. Hi Pam, how you doing? Pam Jones for Liberty. She's always ready to go. She has such great stuff. I just love her videos. She talks about just so many things, and she's so heads up on so much. So please give her a follow. She's definitely worthwhile. All right. Well, I just had to show you my Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer shiner here and how it came along. I got there. And yes, I'm a little inebriated. You have to understand, again, I'm going to tell you, I had to do some personal surgery on ingrown toenails today, and I had to have a little bit of wine mixed with seltzer water in order for me to do that because it hurts like hell. My poor son-in-law rather. I practically scream when I do that because I have to lift it up and cut it, and it's just nasty. So it's been kind of an interesting day, but we got it done, and it's done now. So yeah, I'm a little probably not the way most people would like to see me, but it's just the fact of the matter. So that's the way we are. Christians shouldn't be celebrating. Well, Thanksgiving's not really a pagan holiday. I think it's one of the better ones we do. I know President Lincoln instituted it. I know that, but there's a lot of good to it. Do I like Lincoln? No, I had a lot of problems with President Lincoln, a lot of them. I'm not going to go through it all here, but there were a lot of problems with him and the whole Civil War thing and all that happened. But Thanksgiving is pretty good. Yes, it's not one of the Torah holidays, so to speak, the law of God holidays, but the idea of Thanksgiving is inherent in a lot of the Torah holidays. The Yom Kippur, um, Passover, a lot of those. So I think it's a good thing from that point. It's actually my favorite secular holiday. I'll put it that way. Thanksgiving is my favorite secular. Oil of oregano. Yes, I've used that. I use it a lot. Um, what happened is one of the reasons why I don't go to the VA to get treated for things like ingrown toenails and stuff like that is I got kind of back in, I think it was about 2013, 14, somewhere in there. I got a really bad prescription. I haven't gotten any VA prescription since then, and it really did me some damage. And so I haven't gone back to it again. If I break a bone, that's one thing or whatever. I'll go to the VA, but other than that, I won't. Uh, it just isn't worth it to me. Uh, anyway, I'll leave it at that right now. So yeah, I probably seem a little out of it a little bit, but considering I had to do my own surgery on my toes, you kind of understand. I hope. It's not something I do a lot, but the wine and the seltzer water really helps to eliminate the pain. So I did that. Okay. Well, that's enough for today. I can't think of anything else to say. I don't even know why I did this. I'm probably a little out of it, and I'm not really sure why I felt like I needed to give you a little heads up. Although I do feel that some things are moving forward. We might see some things. It's sad. It's really sad that the House has been taken over by the Democrats, and then we won't go forward with some of this. I do consider them evil. A lot of rhinos as well. But the truth about what's happened with Clinton and all of that, hopefully, is moving forward, and we'll see that. This is biblical. It's really horrible stuff that this witch, this Satan's consort, has done, and it needs to be exposed and everybody to see it. As the scriptures say, there's nothing that has been done in secret that will not be exposed, and it really needs. Now, the 60,000 sealed indictments. No, no, no. That has nothing to do. Don't go. Don't go there. Don't go there. If you go there, you're off on the wrong track. That's not it. Okay. That's not it. And I'm not going to explain why, but I'm just not going to do it. Shabbat Shalom. Yes. Hebrew is a special language, despite people that think that it's tied with, Zionism and Judaism. It really isn't. It's an ancient Israelite thing, and we don't know what the actual Hebrew sounded like from back before the first century, but the principles are good, and I use it a great deal, as most of those who know me will understand. I use blessings in Hebrew a lot. I don't do cursings too much. I did it for those who came against the Bundys. Yes, I did, because that was evil. What they did to the Bundys and the Hammonds was evil, and all of those other wonderful Americans who've tried to stand up for their God-given rights, supposedly protected by the Constitution of the United States. Well, I'm going on too long now. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. I can't believe it's been 12 minutes already. I'm late. What's up with the nose? I told you I was helping with the turkey the other day, and obviously I touched my nose, probably scratched or something with some turkey juice on it. That's the reason why I'm doing this video, because obviously I infected myself with some bacteria. So I've had to deal with that. And it's the reason why I'm not going to go. I usually on Friday or Saturday nights I like to go out and listen to live music somewhere. Not tonight. Not tonight. No way in the world am I going to do that tonight. Okay. So and then I decided to go ahead and do the operation on my ingrown toenails, and because of that, I don't go to the VA because of other reasons. I had to use a little seltzer water and wine, and to numb the pain, because they hear me screaming when I'm digging out those ingrown toenails. At any rate, don't drink and drive. Don't have any intention of doing that. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere today. Thanks, everybody. Like I said, I'm not going to do these things on a regular basis. When things come up like this, I thought I'd go ahead and put out a little bit of information. There's probably a lot more I could say, but enjoy your weekend. Enjoy this time with your family and your loved ones. That's really all that matters. There's nothing else that matters. Nothing. And if people try to take that away from you, they're the enemy. They're the enemy. Okay? All right. We're out here. Thanks for coming by and visiting with me. I think just wear a Band-Aid. You're a cool man. I have some Band-Aids that have some antibiotic on it, but that won't help. That'll look almost worse, right? But it's okay. All right, everybody. Have a great weekend. You might see me again. Saltwater bath, Roy. Actually, I do that quite often, actually. All right. Okay. You all take care. I appreciate you. Out here.